Patrick, Deanna, Shaw Berg, Olivia DeVol, Grace Kratz, Rain Bean, Gavin Pippin, Christian Deanna, Ryan Alderman, Brom Bean, Hayden Armstrong, Hannah Delahaye, Emma Kratz, Christian DeVol, Jackson Braun, Mike Dietrich, Annika Sweck, Allie Messenger, Taylor McCoy, Quinn Kratz, Kira Alderman, Danielle Wood, Andrea Shade, and Matt Dennison. So, big round of applause for them.
All right, way to go!
I have to say that this year was such a treat to work with these kids. It's been a bigger group than last year. It was over 20 divers, which was a tremendous showing. And the guts that they brought to diving board every single practice was simply amazing. We as a group, in a pretty competitive league, came in second overall. So that was tremendous. The overall season as well as the championship night, and so it was just a tremendous showing. Before I get into some specific awards, I'm going to turn it over to Elizabeth here to announce some of the team records.
We have 3 individuals that either had team records or pool records this year. Our first one is sitting right here next to me. He had 1 pool record. This is Matthew's AC. He had 1 team record this year. Olivia DeVol had 3 team records and 1 pool record this year. And Christian DeVol had 5 team records and 1 pool record this year.
So, just a funny note, Christian pretty much just broke all his own records. Twice. Maybe 3 times in some cases, and Olivia ended up, I think, putting Morgan Kleinfelter off the record board in a few cases this year. So I'm sure she'll be breaking her records in many years to come. So congratulations to them and Matt. Outstanding job this year. I also, before I forget, and we jump into these individual awards. Gotta thank the team mom. Joyce DeVol, where are you? Stand up. Joyce makes it our job easy. We just gotta show up and stand by the pool. She does everything else. The printout and keeping track of all the scores, and it's unbelievable how much she does. And then when we host a meet, she makes us look great because she's been to so many dive meets. She just knows how to run them. And they're so smooth. And matter of fact, we actually rented her out to the Schuylkill Valley group, I think, when they hosted their first meet. So thank you very much. This was really hard to do some of these individual awards because everybody was so good this year in terms of their spirit and what they brought to the pool. We could have given everyone an award, but you have to make some choices. So here we go. We're going to start with the Spirit Award. And the Spirit Award goes to the athlete who shows up and just brings calm to chaos, right? It's the kid that just has an incredibly positive attitude and can have fun, whether they're splatting on the water or getting in a rip entry. So this year, for the girls, Spirit Award goes to Andrea Shade. For the boys, Mike Dietrich. this award goes to the athlete who, if we happen to be absent, could probably stand up and coach the rest of the kids. They work with us very closely. They take direction without batting an eye. I could ask them to do the triple Lindy, and they would get up and try it. Right? This is the Coach's Award. And for the girls, this year, new diver, Quinn Kratz.
All right, Quinn.
And for the boys, Matt Dennison.
All right, Matt.
The next award called the Wildcat Award, and this year this is for the diver who just has an unbelievable competitive spirit, who shows up and does extremely well in the meets, actually does better when the competition gets a little tougher, and just steps up when it counts. And these two divers scored a tremendous amount of points this year. For the girls, Danica Schweitzer. Dan also took first place in the championship meet, so that was an outstanding accomplishment. And for the boys, Patrick Deanna. Patrick's not here tonight, but he did an unbelievable job. So, final award tonight, Outstanding Diver. And this one is an award that goes to the diver, essentially, who scores the most points in terms of number of times they come in first place or second place and scoring points in each individual meet. And this year, for the girls, we had a tie. So we've got two outstanding diver girls, Olivia DeVol, Haven Armstrong. And for the boys, the diver that is famous, I think, in the championship meet, they announced him as the famous Christian DeVol. Christian DeVol. It amazes me how much poise he brings, the leadership he brings to the team at such a young age. He's an outstanding diver. And just a point of reference, for the high school boys, to qualify for districts, 200 points, and that's for 6 dives. For 5 dives, his record is 193. Just put it in perspective. I don't know if it turned yet. Thank you very much. We're all done. Swim team next. Thank you, everybody, for a great season.